Here we learn about the various terms that we come across in immunology, like what is the antigen and how it differs from an immunogen, what is hapten and what is epitope and paratope. Well, antigen is a substance that binds to an antibody. So these two bind together to make some kind of reactions. Now, the produced reaction may or may not make any kind of immune response, but if the antigen is considered as an immunogen, which means that they can make any kind of immune response like cell mediated immune response or humoral mediated immune response. So, not all antigens are immunogens, but all immunogens can be considered as an antigens, which means that a immunogen, when enters into the body, it can make any kind of antigenic response. Well, coming to epitope, any part of an antigen that is recognized and bound to an antibody, the entire structure is not responsible for immune responses. Only the part called as epitope is responsible to make any kind of immune response. Counterpart, not the entire part of the antibody is responsible to make immune response. The active site of the antibody called as paratope, which is located in the variable domain of the antibody, this site is responsible to bind to the epitope of an antigen. In turn, these two interact together to form an immune response. So this diagram shows how a antigen and antibody, the active sites called as epitope and paratope, can bind any kind of foreign substances. Well, coming to a hapten, which is otherwise called as partial antigens, they look alike antigen, but they cannot make any kind of immune responses. But these haptens, when they are conjugated with any kind of suitable carriers, they can be converted as an antigen and they can make any kind of immune response. Now, this is how there is a difference among a antigen, an immunogen, and an hapten.
Department of Biotechnology, KL University.